Your absence is the loudest thing he has ever heard. He is breaking. He always thought of himself as someone who handles things, not someone who falls apart, not someone who gets broken by absence. He had a whole identity built around being the person who stays steady, who keeps functioning, who does not let the internal weather show on the outside. And then you left, and everything he thought he knew about himself started showing its cracks. It started with the mornings, the way they felt different before he was even fully conscious, before he had the defenses up, before the day had given him anything to focus on. Just him and the ceiling and the quiet that used to feel neutral. The quiet does not feel neutral anymore. It feels specifically like you, like the shape of everything you are not currently feeling. And that shape is so detailed and so precise that the quiet has become the loudest thing in any room he sits in. He did not understand how much sound you added to his life. Not literal sound, the other kind. The kind that makes a person feel like their life is inhabited rather than just occupied. Like the days contain something rather than simply passing. That sound left when you left. And what replaced it was not silence, it was your absence, which is an entirely different thing. Silence is neutral. Absence has a shape, has weight, has the specific texture of the thing that is missing pressed into every quiet moment like an impression left in something soft. He feels it constantly, in the mornings before the day begins, in the evenings where the hours slow down and there's nothing left to use as distraction, in the middle of ordinary moments that used to feel ordinary and now feel like evidence. Evidence of everything that is no longer there. He is still functioning. He wants to be honest about that. Still showing up for the external requirements of his life, still appearing composed to everyone watching, still doing all the things that count as doing things from the outside. But functioning and intact are not the same thing, and he has been confusing them for weeks now, telling himself that because he is still moving, he must still be whole. He is not whole. Something is breaking inside the functioning, quietly, beneath the composed surface, in the place where the absence lives and does its work without anyone outside him being able to see it. He keeps catching himself mid-reach, the instinct to tell you something moving before the awareness catches up, half a second of pure habit, followed by the full weight of remembering. That half second is its own specific kind of breaking. It contains everything. The person he was when reaching for you was simply what he did. The person he is now learning to be without that. The distance between those two people measured in one small, interrupted gesture several times a day. He has tried to explain it to someone close to him. Not the full version, a reduced version, something manageable to say out loud. And even the reduced version did not translate. Because absence of this kind is not something that translates. It is something you feel from inside it or you do not fully understand it. And he is deep inside it, further inside it every day. The breaking is not dramatic. He wants to be clear about that. It is not the kind of falling apart that announces itself. It is quiet and structural, the kind that happens inside the walls rather than to them, where everything looks the same from the outside while something essential shifts beneath the surface. He is losing things he did not know he would lose. The easy sleep that used to come without effort, the appetite that used to be reliable, the ability to be fully present in a room because some part of him is always somewhere else, always in the space where you used to be, always measuring the distance between there and here. Your absence has moved into everything. That is what he could not have predicted. He thought it would stay in the obvious places, the places directly connected to you, but it spread, the way cold spreads through a house when something stops generating warmth, not staying in one room, moving through walls, until the whole place has a different temperature than it used to have. His whole life has a different temperature now, and he can't find the source of warmth that used to make it what it was, because the source was you, and you are not here. He is breaking in the specific way that only happens when something genuinely irreplaceable leaves. Not just important, irreplaceable. The distinction matters. Important things hurt when they leave. Irreplaceable things take pieces of the structure with them, leave gaps that other things cannot fill because the gaps are shaped too specifically, shaped like you. He has tried to fill them, not with other people, with movement, with noise, with enough activity that the gaps don't get the quiet they need to make themselves fully known. It works for hours at a time, sometimes. And then the activity stops, and the quiet returns, and the absence is right there, exactly where he left it, louder than before for having been temporarily covered. He does not know how to do this. That is the most honest thing he has access to right now. He does not know how to be the version of himself that exists without your presence in his life, has no practiced skill for it, no previous experience that prepared him, no map for territory this unfamiliar and this consistently loud. He is breaking, not because he is weak, but because what he lost was genuinely large enough to break someone, and pretending otherwise would just be one more thing to maintain on top of everything else he is already carrying. Your absence is the loudest thing he has ever heard, and he is breaking inside it, quietly, completely, in all the ways that don't show from the outside, in all the ways that only you would know how to reach. DM to DF message today.